Every morning I wake up and I put this mask with this smile on my face. And even though I'm smiling all the time, I just feel like there's this rain cloud on my head, and like there's this waves that's just crashing, and the feeling of drowning. And it comes and goes. It feels like a rain cloud. It just you can't really predict it or anything, but when it comes, it just comes and it just pours, and it just feels so lost and helpless. And so last month was actually Mental Health Awareness Month, and the sad thing is a lot of people who suffer from mental health issues like depression or anxiety, they actually don't look for help because there's this stigma somehow attached with, or this, I don't know, it feels like you're exposing yourself and showing a weakness, and I'm one of those people. Like, I don't really talk about how I feel because when you meet people, they just expect you to be like, oh, always so happy, and then like always to be all right, but obviously you're not. So oh yeah, I'm Michelle, by the way, and I make video games actually. I'm actually currently doing a video game um, design and production course, and I'm in the last phase wherein I make a final project, which is a game. So I think that video games is actually, it could be a medium in a way that books are for writers or music for musicians. I mean, it's just a way of expressing yourself, except, video games is more powerful in a way because it's interactive and people can actually be involved, and there's this interaction, and the interactions that player does in the game affects it at the end of the day. So I feel like, yeah, hitting two birds with one stone, since I need to make a game and I really need to talk about how I feel. So I'm thinking about making a game about depression. And there's this rise of new types of game called empathy games, wherein it allows players to be in the shoes of somebody else. So I want to make like a point and click adventure puzzle narrative driven type thing about what it feels like to live with depression. But of course, depression hits people differently. I mean, it feels one way to me, but it might feel some other way to another person. And I thought that it might be interesting to get other people's ideas. And also, I'm a programmer and a designer, but I'm not really a good artist, nor am I a really good writer, and I can't make music like at all. So I thought that would be good opportunity for, I don't know, any collaborations. Like if you have interesting anecdotes or short writing or any poetry or anything you that you want to share, like what it feels like to you, or like if you're an artist, if you could express that in an image, or if you're a musician, if you can compose something like to make people feel some certain, just to like express yourself, and I think that'll be kind of cool. And oh yeah, you could check out my blog, which is purplelittlegirl.com, to see what type of games I actually make. It's they're not AAA stuff. They're more indie experimental type things, and so yeah, if you guys want to make a game with me, that would be quite cool. That's it. Also, it's my first time posting a project here, so be kind. Thank you, and bye. If you'd like to contribute to the project, go to my project on hit record, and you could contribute to different challenges such as animations, like portray using an animation how it feels like. This is something that I made really quick.
I imagine it as a monster with bad breath and sharp teeth that lives in me, that found me one day.
And this is another quick animation I did because one of the hardest things for me and some other people who also shared on the site is trying to get up in the morning. So it feels like you're just keep on hitting that snooze button in the alarm clock and just never wanting to wake up. Or you could share an illustration, and here are some that I did and some that other people contributed. And you could also draw a main character for the game. So far nobody has contributed, and I'm still like thinking what the character should actually be like. So if you have any ideas, feel free to share. And also, yeah, just write an anecdote of any short story, metaphor, or just what daily life with depression feels like to you, or what it feels like. And here are also some things that other people have shared. Just Gashola says that she feels like it's like being locked in a glass cube where everybody can see it and trying to communicate with you, but you can't understand. Or like accounting student says that it's just this exhaustion and this, it's like smiling at a neighbor every day and like waving at the garbage man, but then it's all a mask that she wears every day, and at the end of the day she takes off the mask and just returns to her cave, and then you just go through another day of the same thing. And that feels the same way to me. Like every morning I wake up, I wear this mask and I try to be happy and or try to portray that I'm happy. So if you have any other like stories that you want to share, just just click that contribute to writing challenge button and then upload your contribution. Or if you're a musician, if you have any piece of music that you think would be good, just add contribute to the music challenge. Or you could just simply do a video of yourself answering the question. So yeah, I look forward to your contributions and let's work together. Thanks.